All right, folks, update video time. So this week we got all of the rivets driven on the left side of the tail cone. These that you get back here into the back, I just put those clecos in just a few moments ago, so that's why you don't see rivets there, because that's part of the actual rear tail cone section, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so that's all done. Russ came over and helped me. This side, I just dropped all the clecos in and have just installed it. So, some of the other things I got accomplished this week. So, here, the static port that I was telling you guys about, and there's one on the other side there. So there will be a tube that will connect. The bracket here is to attach the T, and then from here the tubing will run up forward, which I'll show you guys that here in just a second, where that's going to go. I spent quite a bit of time in this area, and this area is just clecoed on. It's actually, I'm about to take it back off again, because I get to climb back here. Well, maybe. Well, when we put on the roof portion, or the ceiling portion, top portion, I need to climb back there. So all this is about to come back out. But you guys saw me monkeying around with this last week, and I was telling you guys about some of the stuff. So this is where the yaw damp servo goes, and those of you who potentially are building an RV-10, this is actually the yaw damp servo for an RV-14, but it works for the RV-10. The only difference is that the one that Garmin sells is $750, and this one is $160. So go figure. The Garmin one uses that hole and that hole, so that hole and that hole to install in. I'm going to use, I drilled and made 2 additional holes per side, and I'm going to change that into a flush rivet, and I picture so you guys can see. All right, so in addition to that, I also installed, drilled, pre-drilled all the holes associated with this rib here. This is the AHAR support rib. This is also an optional kit from Vans. This one is specifically designed for the 14, or for the 10, excuse me. I installed the nut plates that you see up there, just because it's easier to do it when I was able to stick my head completely into there, no big deal. So on top of here is the mounting plate, and I printed out the life-size copy of the GU25, the Garmin AHAR's computer. There's the 3 tubes, one of them from the static port that you guys have seen me mention, plugs into here, and I'm actually going to be mounting a second one side by side with it here. I think, not 100% sure, but I don't need to worry about that for now, because this will simply bolt into place and come back out. I don't need to do anything as far as that goes right now. So that's the update. So this week the big push is going to be getting the rest of the rivets ran on this side. There's still a few more on the bottom that need to be run, and then getting the static system completely piped in. I also need to go ahead and cleco in, or get what's called click bonds, and put in the conduit. I'm actually going to go ahead and run the rudder cables this week, and so all that will get run. I'm still working on this whole antenna issue. Some people say don't do it. I know somebody who commented on one of the videos a while back said don't do it. One of the other builders said do it, so who knows. But anyway, so I'm planning on trying to get this antenna doublers installed this week as well, for the ones that need to get installed, and I don't exactly know what, if anything, I'm still going to be installing back here. So that's the update. Thank you guys for watching. Till next week.